Hey everybody, I'm Mike and thanks for checking out the channel. Today I'm going to make a video that I hate making because, son of a bitch, I was fooled. And it fooled me in the worst way because it was such an emotional song. I was going through my stuff and I just posted a video now about like why I've been posting less on YouTube. I've been dealing with mental health and dealing with stuff, and I share songs back and forth with this friend of mine, and we've been getting more into faith and talking about songs of inspiration. And I heard this song, and it was from Teddy Swims, Louis Capaldi, and Jelly Roll. And I should have known. I didn't look at the picture that was on the screen when I did, because the AI image of them looks absolutely nothing like them. And then they don't fully sound like them in the song. But the song was pretty incredible, and it fooled me to the point that I thought it was real. And that sucks. And here's why it sucks. People are going to say that, well, if the song inspired you, if it was good, then that's fine, even though it was AI. But here's my issue with AI as a songwriter. And that's not saying, like, when people go, well, if it can write a better song than you, then it does. Here's the thing. It's not. Rick Beato did a story about this, talking about it. It's that it's not writing a better song than you. What it's actually doing, what happened with this song, why I relate to it so much, is it had a familiarity to me that it just felt comforting in doing that. And what AI songs are actually doing is AI learns by scouring Spotify and like scouring through YouTube and any kind of streaming service, takes bits and pieces of songs and learns from that and then creates a song. So the issue with the lawsuits that are coming out now about like Suno or whatever it is that does the songs is that while they're saying it's an AI original work, it's not. It's building off of something that somebody else wrote. And it made me sad when it shouldn't. It made me sad because the song hit me so hard, and I made a whole reaction video to this thing, like an 18-minute video, and I poured my heart out about things in my life and stuff like that. And then when I got to the end and realized that this song was not real, it was kind of soul-crushing to me that I almost still released the video because I really had just like, there was a lot of stuff going on in my life, and I thought this song was something that I needed, and it kind of pissed me off that this turned out to be AI. So what we're going to do is we're going to play a little bit of this song, and we're going to talk about it. I'm going to talk how it's actually a great song, but the problem is this is from somebody else's work, basically, and AI is using that and building its own thing. So let's go to this a little bit and check out this song. It's called Heaven Hears Me. Here we go.
I've been screaming in the dark, praying with a shattered heart, and I don't know what to say, but heaven hears me anyway. When I fall to my knees, when I'm too weak to pray, when the night feels heavy and the light slips away, even if my words break, even if I've lost my faith, I know heaven hears me anyway. I've carried.
All right, so let's pause there. That was supposed to be, I believe, Louis Capaldi's part, and the lyrics to that are pretty solid, man. They're pretty good. Let's go back here a little bit and listen to and go over this.
Heaven hears me.
That Heaven Hears Me Anyway is great.
When I fall to my knees, when I'm too weak to pray, when the night feels heavy and the light slips away.
When the night feels heavy and the light slips away is such a strong lyrical line, and it's like, damn it, that was AI that did that, but it's also taking it from another song. It's taking it from somebody else's song. There is someone's song out there that this is basically being lifted from in a way. So,
even if my words break, even if I've lost my faith, I know heaven hears me anyway. I've carried chains, I've carried shame, buried my hope in the weight of my name. But every tear that I let fall down feels like it's rising up from the ground. I thought silence meant no reply, but the quiet is mercy in disguise. I'm not perfect, Lord, I confess, but still you show me tenderness. Oh.
all right. That's a great verse. That's listening to that. That's really, really inspirational in its own way. And if it's AI fully doing that, that's problematic for writers in the music industry, because this song right here, if AI wrote it, the person that did this, like Maybach or whatever, they could technically just take this song, learn how to play it on guitar, learn how to do it, and perform this song, and it becomes an original song to them. It's a way of, like, a lot of country artists, a lot of other artists would have songwriters write songs for them and do that. This is a way that people could have a song written lyrically without them having to pay songwriters to do it. They can just get AI to write them this song, sing it as long as it's got a good melody and goes. And I know in Rick's video, he was like, okay, well, but the song's marginally average. The lyrics are just okay. To me, when I listen to this song, I think the lyrics are fantastic. I mean, it drew a real emotional response from me that I thought this was real. And I was like, man, this is an absolutely beautiful song. And the voice sounds great. Everything like that. I guess it does not sound like Teddy Swims or Louis Capaldi or Jelly Roll exactly, but it has that feel, and the melody is so good that it like draws you in. And there's so many people commenting on this. When you look at the comments, it's got 524,000 views, and people are like, how inspirational it is. Like, people going through cancer listening to this and saying it's really like drawing me in and giving me this faith. So it leaves me in this situation. We'll play one more verse here. It leaves me in this situation is, I hate that it's AI, but if it's making people feel better, I can't argue with that. And at the same point, if you're a songwriter, you could still go out and do your songwriting. I mean, do it, be original, do your own stuff. Thing is with the AI stuff is that it can't go out and perform. It's not going out there. What are you going to do? Put a screen out there? But I'm saying from the perspective, if you're a singer that has a great voice that can't write songs, before you used to have to turn to songwriters, now you could be turning to AI and give it some ideas that you want to write, and it'll write you a song. So I'm curious to hear how this song came about. Did someone write the lyrics, or was it just AI that they put in, hey, write me a song about how heaven can hear you? And it wrote this thing. Rick Beato released 2 songs that were just, he put a couple notes in and it recorded songs. But when you hear this melody, it does have that familiarity to something else. So the fact is, while it is a great song and was inspirational, this is somebody else's work. There is an artist out there that wrote this melody line, this kind of piano, and it's drawing from that. So that person that wrote that original melody line is really getting screwed, because it's taking from them. It's essentially taking their work and creating something a little different, but it's still stealing. And that sucks. And I know YouTube is going to start clamping down on AI things where they can't be monetized, which I really think it's probably a good thing, because everything is getting so AI, it's scary. It's scary. It's not good. It's like we're losing that human element to things, but nothing still makes up for a song being performed live by an artist. So I don't know. Let's check out the next verse, and then we'll come back, and I'm going to give my final thoughts on what I really thought of this. So, it like I said, it got me.
Even broken hallelujahs find the sky. Even the lost and lonely don't get denied.
Even broken hallelujahs find the sky is such a great line. And here, let me check something out. Let's see if there's a song that has that. Even broken. Let's see here. See, there's Broken Hallelujahs, their songs, but I know the one guy has that song that Broken Hallelujah that I can't think. I just reacted to it too. It was really good, hard fought Hallelujah, and it was great. It was really such a great song, but that was an original song by someone. And yeah, I don't see that line anywhere in here, but it's taking from bits and pieces, and even the lost and lonely don't get denied. So
if love is stronger than my mistakes, then heaven hears me anyway. When I fall to my knees, when I'm too weak to pray, when the night feels heavy and the light slips away, even if my words break, even if I've lost my faith, I know heaven hears me any road. I don't walk through valleys, shadows chasing me, carried battles and demons I couldn't set free. Mama told me, son, God's still on the throne, but it's hard to believe when you feel alone. I've cussed at the sky, I've cursed my fate, but mercy.
all right, so those are killer lyrics, man. I'm sorry. Those are great, great, great lyrics. But like I still said, the melody is somebody else's melody. It really is. And part of my issue with this that they're doing here is, as you could see in the title, you can't really see it. It says Teddy Swims featuring Louis Capaldi and Jelly Roll, Heaven Hears Me Anyway, 2025 music video out now. My issue with that is nowhere in here. Let me look down here. It says, under the description, says, Heaven Here is a soul-stirring collaboration between Teddy Swims, Louis Capaldi, and Jelly Roll, blending gospel-inspired soul, emotional balladry, and raw storytelling. This song speaks to faith, hope, and redemption, even in life's darkest moments. A heartfelt anthem for anyone searching for light in the storm. My issue with this right now is what they are doing is not saying this is AI. They are releasing this saying it's Teddy Swims and Louis Capaldi and Jelly Roll. And that right there is super wrong, because those artists are not getting any credit for this song. Now, it's not their song, but you're using their name to promote that to get views. And to me, that's something that should be taken down. That's a copyright 100%, that you're using it to sell their name, claiming that it's them. From my standpoint, they should have a right to sue and be like, dude, you are using my likeness, claiming it's me singing this, but it's not. So it really bummed me out. It really did bum me out, because I know there's a guy on YouTube that I follow that does like songwriting competitions every week, and he does it for fun. He just enjoys having a whole bunch of people write. And the other week he had a song get into the finals, and he didn't realize it was AI until he was talking more. And then the guy was like, that wrote the song was like, oh, I didn't sing it, it was AI. And it really like caused him to almost just completely shut down his whole channel and the contest, because he was like, this isn't what I want. I want people being creative. I don't want people typing in something into a computer, an idea, having it write it out, and then be like, look what I did. You didn't create anything. You just wrote some words. AI took a bunch of different parts from other songs and created you this song. So you're not an artist, you're just someone that plagiarized. And yeah, I'm really torn on this one. I'm glad that there's so many people hearing it, that it's bringing peace to and helping them out in a tough situation. So that, from that standpoint, to them, that's all that's important, is they're hearing a song and it's bringing them some kind of joy. And if that's the whole point of music, is to bring people joy. So it's really, I'm torn on this one. It's so difficult for me to talk about this one because at the same point, you are stealing from the artist. You are claiming this is an artist that it isn't. And the AI thing is still, like I said, it's learning from other artists' songs and creating a song. So, man, this one was difficult. I'm going to go back to my main camera here, talk about it. Let me know what you think down below. Do you think it's right that, should it just be that if the song inspires people, that's a great thing, and there's room for everybody in this whole platform, that you can have musicians writing their own songs and you could have AI doing their own songs? And I think the issue that most artists have with it is, it takes a lot of effort to write a song. Sometimes I could go weeks into writing and changing up and deciding what I want in the song. So for me to go out and do an album of 10 songs, it took people, artists, myself, other people, it would take them months to write an entire album of songs to put out there for people. And, someone with AI and Suno or whatever it is can put out 20 songs in 40 minutes. And they're just done. They put up 20 songs, and now Spotify and all those things are just overloaded with AI songs. And it makes it harder for the actual musicians to get heard. So, I don't know. I'm going to be honest, from my standpoint, I hate it. I'm with Rick Beato in this. Why don't you just pick up a guitar, learn how to write your own song, be creative. At least at least there's something to that. This probably is a better song than I could write, in all honesty, but at least mine's original when it came from my heart. It came from my soul. It's my words, my melody, my guitar playing. So I don't want to come off as the bitter old guy that's like, screw, get off my lawn. No, it's not that. It's just it was downtrodden to me today, because I don't even know if that's the proper way to use that word. I'm an idiot. It brought me down a little bit because I got so emotional about the song and what it actually, like, it wasn't feelings about the song. It was my own feelings that I had, struggling with my own mental health, talking about it. So the fact that it brought out those emotions for me, maybe that's a good thing. But in the end, it ended up crushing my soul a little bit because it wasn't real. So I don't know, guys. Let me know down below. As I always say, music makes life better. If you're climbing up, reach down, pull somebody up with you. And I'm going to go be sad about this for the rest of the night. It's 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm still recording this video. I got to be up at 7:30 for work, and I'm an idiot. Don't want to go to sleep because I want to film a video about this. So, all right. You all have an amazing, amazing, amazing night. Bye.